had a customer on the phone there.
Yeah,
What is the deal? What is it? What's he
so it's for a steel Aquanaut, Patek, brand new. He's made a bid. He wants to be a little bit closer to the mid-60s, but obviously we've got it online for 70,000, so we can try and come to a deal. Is this the
black travel time?
So it's a black travel time, brand new, yeah, 2021, complete set. So I'm just going to message Stu now, see what he thinks, and hopefully we can get a deal done. Hello.
Oh.
I just had someone on for the Aquanaut steel. Bid 68, paid today. Wire. Shall I take it?
69 grand, that's right.
He's going abroad next week anyway to his other house, and he's getting one there for a little bit cheaper, so he doesn't mind. He said 68. And
69, that's right. We'll go to Munich after 70.
yeah, alright, no problem. I'll get back to them now.
This is 10,150. This can be 10. But there'll be £1,000 difference between the 2020 and the 2017.
It doesn't bother us, but what would be the better one to buy than the newer one?
Because it's whatever you want. There's no difference really.
Okay.
It's just the money. It's obviously it's a little bit more expensive to have the newer one further down the road. But it's still going to be this.
From investment, I can afford both. So what would you then suggest if it didn't matter then?
Oh, it literally doesn't matter.
Does it?
No, it's just whatever you want to go with.
Okay.
For future selling purposes, is the newer one better?
When I come back to you,
I want
to trade up with you.
It would be the same. So you just get around the grand difference.
Oh, okay. So I've just invested the grand in there now.
Yeah. So if you prefer the newer one, it's exactly the same one.
So they both hold their price. Doesn't matter how old.
Yeah, correct.
So I like this one better. I'll go for the new one, right? Yeah. But show me now GMTs and Batgirl, Batman, that kind of thing.
So this is a Batman.
Yeah. I'd want it in Jubilee, whatever happens again. Was that? Can you do that? Can you?
Yeah. So this is an oyster Batman. That's a discontinued watch. And we've just received one today. I've got one. This has just come in today in a part exchange, so it needs a refurb, but you can try it. So that's a Jubilee.
Ah, yeah, I like Jubilee. Let's just try that.
This is Jubilee.
How much are these?
So that'll be 15. It's a 2021, but it's used. So you can either take it like that if you decide to take it, or we can have it refurbed, which we're going to refurb it anyway. So it'll just be like it'll have a light polish, so I'll just remove any of the scratches on mainly on the clasp.
And what about that age of that?
This is a 16.
2016.
Yeah.
So
this watch you can't. So this is the older reference. So this is discontinued. It is available now with that movement, with the new reference and the oyster bracelet, and that's trades for around 15, 16. They just improve it slightly.
Yeah.
So
that's what I meant, the technology. Surely, my logic is with anything technology.
So it's just the power. So it's the power reserve. So the time when you take it off your wrist, it'll last longer before you have to.
Yes, that one does like 3 days, that Tudor.
Yeah.
And this will do circa that again.
I think it's around the same.
70 hours. 70 hours. That might be.
I think they are 50. I think they are 50. The older ones. But at the end of the day, Rolex watches, like a lot of them, they'll last like 100 years if you look after them. Yeah. So
stupid question then. So I've obviously got me in down at Goldsmiths, and I bought a few bibs and bobs from them, kind of thing, right? And ultimately, I've got myself down for a Batman in X, Y, and Z from them. If your lottery comes up and the ring is and whatever, and I can buy that for $7.5 grand, which is what it is to buy, would it be sensible, logically speaking, to have it discontinued with the new one, or would it make no difference in your opinion?
Well, it would be better to have it. There's no point having two of the same watches.
Yeah. It's just
but then I would
come and trade up with you.
Then I would always buy either anything back.
Bring it new, sell it new, and then you give it a good price and buy a better version.
Sell us the new one or sell us the used one. It doesn't make a difference to us.
In that respect. And what's the best price you can give me this?
For something else,
I really came for that.
15 grand, but that's how much the price would be for that. It's a 2021.
And this will hold its value in terms of proportionality compared to that one. This will go up on it over best of knowledge. You can't tell the future.
To be honest with you, I would just go with your personal preference. I think they're all pretty much similar. And if you're thinking about it as an investment, I would just say whatever you prefer, because I think they're all going to be similar.
Okay.
So the jump. If that does jump, that
if for whatever reason next year then this got discontinued, then of course if the price is going to go up, but I don't expect it to do so. Then the Datejust 41, I can't see anything changing with this.
So in this range then, right? So this range between 10 and 15 kind of thing. What is there that obviously I've said?
In a Jubilee bracelet. So you've got Pepsis, which at around 15k now you're probably not going to find, because they're trading for minimum like 15 to 18. So that's the same as this, but with the red and the black and the red and the blue. Sorry.
I like the Batman Batgirl better because I like the black and blue better than the.
But you have a sports watch with this.
I have a number. I've got a few of them.
So this is like a sport watch similar to that.
Yeah, that's just me. If I didn't have that, if I hadn't bought that, then that was it. I don't have like something that's a bit more.
You can dress that up a little bit more.
Whereas like that with a pair of jeans and that is fine. But when I was shirt and tie, I think this looks a bit more classic, which is what I'm going to trade to you because the CARRERA I've got is this colour. And I want to go for a Rolex rather than have a CARRERA. I've got a few tags at the end of the day. So on that basis, I think I'm going to go for this. I think that will be logic. What is there anything else that I've not asked a question on? That you think, oh, like then I mean, how I'm talking about what I'm.
That's pretty much that. You're pretty much at that with your Jubilee options. So it will just be mainly on the dial options. Like we'll have a grey.
So is the grey a bit more? Is in terms of
it's like a slate grey. The white's obviously clean looking watch.
Can I show you the one I've got then? I like this. I think from all there. Out of the grey, because I never ever. I tried that on, but I just thought that was too. Like, you know, the black, because obviously I've got black dials on my tag formula, whatever I've got at the end of the day. It was very similar, but the grey is quite nice. But I'd set my heart on like a blue. But in terms of, again, from your point of view,
with Roman numerals.
Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah, but what would you say? Would you say the grey is a bit more?
I like the grey.
Do you?
I like the grey.
Okay, you must like it for a reason then. Is that because
grey is my colour?
See if you're wearing it.
Blue. That's blue.
Can I try the grey? It's not.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
Everything I buy is grey.
Is it?
It's just grey car, grey jumper.
What have you got already?
Which one did you say was a darker blue before you said? Is that's just
so
darker in there?
This one and this one are slightly darker than the Azzurro, which is the Roman numeral one.
What do you like, the dark one?
I go between them. I go between them.
Roman numerals,
I think you want to go with your gut.
Yeah, go with your gut. Yeah. Okay, so go for that one. Yeah. When I talked to your colleague on Saturday, I told him what I had.
Did John make you an offer on, or did you just tell him
what
you
had? Yeah, you said I told him I got it for 2,100, and it was just over 2 years old. And I tell it was in excellent, very good condition in my head. It was, and he was saying about £1,400 without looking at it. I said, I totally understand you've not seen it, and blah blah blah. And that was on Saturday when I rang him. I've not worn it for a while. I think in my mind I always thought I was going to part exchange it, to be honest.
Case has got quite a lot of damage on it.
Like how?
You've been hitting it off the desk, that's what you've been doing.
Can you tell, sorry, I've been dim? Oh, right, an angle, okay.
It's difficult to resell without spending quite a lot of money on it. I want to be given 500 to 600 quid for this in part exchange.
That's it. Do you want to WhatsApp me? Is that because what you have to do with it then?
I think it's worth like 12 to 1300 quid for us to retail, plus obviously all the work that needs done on it.
What's the best net I can do for both of them? So I want to sell it genuinely. I don't want to have two blues. Obviously, I want to buy the Rolex.
Yeah.
And they're genuinely. So I'm being honest with you. But I was
so 9.4, 600 for yours. My watch is 10,150. So if I make my watch 10, and yours 6. It's 9.4 to exchange.
Okay, let's do it.
No problem. Do you want a water?
Yeah, water would be good, yeah, thank you.
Josh, can you grab us 2 waters please from the water supply?
Water situation, yeah. Got the hydration.
Yeah, I'm
Thank you. Do I have a bottle to keep and you can sign it? Just sign anything? Like microwaves? That was pretty embarrassing when that happened.
With you, man.
Down the south, right, in all the mates, and I'm thinking, you know, Geordie's like X, Y, and Z, and someone's saying that
they're the last laugh.
That'll be on Facebook Marketplace.
For 60 grand.
Game over, man.
Yeah.
So that was a guy who came from all the way from London. He was actually from Newcastle originally, and he still has family up here. He actually seen us on the YouTube, so he thought he would call in. He initially thought he'd be probably interested in taking maybe a Batman, or he was unsure about a Datejust 41. So he actually went with a Datejust 41 with the blue dial, with this dial, but actually on a Jubilee bracelet. He traded up his tag CARRERA, blue dial for the Datejust. He had a few watches in his collection, but it's just something that he wasn't wearing, so yeah. Why not? That's what he went with.
Since I last came into Watchtrader,
Yeah.
you guys have had an insane amount of new stock
Yeah,
in. So
very busy.
let's talk about these Daytonas, because I think these dials are something quite special I haven't seen before.
Yeah, so starting off with this one, it's the new rose gold Sunday style. So it's literally just came out. So this dial came out and was released with the new meteorite dials. Something that we haven't seen yet, the meteorite dial, but we've actually had a full bracelet, one of these this week, sold in a day, and this is literally already sold.
Really?
So
flying out.
So
these came out. These came out in April this year, right?
These came out in April. They only really started getting released probably the last month or so. That's when we started seeing them. But the dial for me is literally the nicest dial on a rose gold watch.
The contrast.
The contrast really between the black sub dials and obviously the dial itself is stunning. Perfect.
And let's have a look at that gold one. So this is the same watch, just in 18 karat yellow.
Yes, so this is the same watch in yellow gold with the champagne dial with the black sub dials. This watch is the hottest Oyster Flex Daytona you can get. This is pretty much the most expensive watch, well, pretty much the most expensive Daytona Oyster Flex there is in the market. This is 40,000. The reason being is a Asian couple, I believe, had a wedding, and the lady, a big influencer over there, and she wore that for her wedding, and pretty much spiked prices to go absolutely ridiculous. So this watch in Hong Kong is probably 42,000, 43,000 pounds today. UK market around 30 to 40. Depending on the age, but this one's brand new 2021, and I can't see it being here for
there'll just
too
be
long.
so few of them in
circulation. So I think this is probably
if we just bring in that chocolate, so that's a slightly older. If we replace that with the gold one,
so the chocolate dial.
So that's an older model, but very popular. That one, isn't it?
Yeah. So this has always been around. So this was on a leather strap, so it was a 116515 on a leather strap previously, and obviously now it's the Oyster Flex model. This dial's been around for quite a long time, but it's literally probably one of the best sellers.
And what do they go for?
So this is going to be listed. This is brand new. This is going to be listed for 36.
Okay.
You can pick them up anywhere from probably 34 to 36, depending on the age. But this one's brand new, 2021.
Sweet. Right. Let's take those off and bring in a dial that I've yet to see in this colour. So this is a very classic Rolex.
This is a classic Datejust 36. This one being the steel and gold on the Jubilee bracelet. But you see the dial, Harry, it is the new palm dial.
Yeah.
So we've had previously the stainless steel one, which you would have seen with the green.
I saw the green,
The green palm. This is the yellow gold palm, champagne. I think it's absolutely crazy.
Because this watch colour combination is possibly the most iconic.
It's the most recognisable, it's the most recognisable Rolex you can get. Classic, never looks old.
Yeah.
But with this new dial, it spices things up, it looks crazy.
And again, these are another one that there's not very many of them in the market.
I think this is the only one for sale in the UK.
Really?
Currently.
And what are they trading for?
This one's going online for 12,000. So this is brand new, complete set, 2021. 12,000.
Yeah, it's not too bad, and it's potentially, you don't know how long they're going to make the palm motif dial for.
Exactly.
It might be a future collectible
Exactly,
piece.
I think it will be a future classic, big investment piece, because I can't see them making this dial for probably over a year, 2 years. Just like the Oyster Perpetuals with the crazy dials, they're believed to be discontinued after a year or so. So investment wise, it's very good, very strong.
So then if we bring in another two-tone watch there, so you've got a Sky Dweller.
So we've got the 326933. This is the new Jubilee model, previously on the Oyster. Well, you can still get the Oyster. So they've just recently brought it out on the Jubilee. I wasn't a big fan, personally, of the Jubilee bracelet on the Sky Dweller. I just thought it was a little bit off a chunkier watch. It wouldn't suit it very well, but in person, I can say it's a lot nicer. So if you're having any doubts about the Jubilee, come and try this on. Come and see it in person.
This word gets used a lot, but it is a clean watch, isn't it? With
very,
is it a white dial, or is it like a slightly off? Is it like a silvery?
So it's almost like a slightly off white dial, but not as much as something like an ivory Daytona, but it is certainly a little bit off. But the watch with the Jubilee bracelet's so clean. Moving on to another Jubilee watch. This is something we talked about in the last video, which sold in a day. The GMT-Master II Batgirl Jubilee bracelet. This one being a 2021 watch. By the time you're watching this, I'm guessing it's probably already sold again. This is going to be going live for around 15,000.
Yeah, they're just flying
literally flying out. As soon as we get one in stock, it goes within probably a day or two. Just landed a Yachtmaster 40 rhodium dial with the baby blue pointers.
What are they? How are these sitting in the market right now?
Yeah,
are they picking up in popularity, or is it still a bit of a, a good buy if you're looking for something?
It's still a very good buy because obviously it's a stainless steel sports model which hasn't actually gone crazy yet fully. So in the market today, you can pick them up from between probably 10,500 and 12,000, depending on obviously the age, and this one being the new model with the new movement. Yeah, I still think it's probably the best watch you can get under 15 grand, in my opinion anyway, with room to grow.
Really nice colour combination.
Then we've got 2 discontinued models, so 2 investment pieces. So we've got the 116520 Daytona.
And that's a steel Daytona pre-ceramic.
Steel Daytona pre-ceramic, unpolished example.
So if I'm right, they will be discontinued in 2016.
2016.
Right? Yeah.
You would have seen these discontinued and the new ceramic bezel one be released. This one's just something that goes up literally by the month. It's guaranteed to make you money in the future if you pick one up now. And then moving on, we've got a D serial 2005 Pepsi. Completely untouched, original bezel, original swing tags, box papers, absolutely everything, unpolished, very sharp example. This is probably one of my favourite watches out of like all the watches, yeah, that came in this week. Last but not least, yeah, so this is a rose gold Datejust 41.
And that's a mother of pearl dial.
Mother of pearl factory dial, rose gold and stainless, 2021. This is actually already sold. I sold this to a client of mine that was actually looking for...
So that was sold specifically?
No, so they were actually looking for a chocolate diamond. This came into stock. I sent her a picture and she's already sent a deposit and she's coming to collect tomorrow. So yeah, that's stunning. We don't see many of those at all. So we've had a bit of progress. My clients came up to 68,500, so let's see if we can push a deal through. If she answers the phone. Hello? He's came back with 68,500. I think we should just take it. Yeah, why?
No, literally on the group for more than back.
What do you want to do?
Where is he like?
London? Shoot, it's fucking £500, you idiot, to get wire today. Fucking waiting around for 500 quid. Shit, John's got 80 grand he needs to spend, Jack needs another 100 grand. Fucking 500 quid. Should I speak to Jack the boss or should I speak to you? I don't know. Hello?
Hello.
So I can sell the Aquanaut now for 68.5 on a wire. He said he wants 69 grand, but the guy said it started at 68. He's came up to 68.5. Why we're arguing over money to get a transfer today?
Oh, it's here, fella.
So would I. Bye.
This is literally the quietest I've ever seen Newcastle Airport.
It's airy, isn't it? For a friend.
How you doing, mate?
Hello, mate. I thought you're blank. Is there?
Yeah, what's happening?
You know that necklace? I need a bigger one for him. It's for a friend.
Well done, yeah, I've asked, I'm trying to find him.
Yeah, he wants to pay like 2-3 grand.
2 grand, yeah. I'll sort him out something. I will call someone now and I'll be back next half hour.
Go on, mate. Thank you. That's Ricky.
Alright, mate.
Bye, mate. Bye. Bye.
Is that like a Cuban bracelet or?
This but bigger.
Looks like some sort of Egyptian hieroglyphic or something like that.
Is it a Turkish hand? Is it with the eye?
I'm not sure.
I might be wrong.
It's recognisable, but I don't know what it is.
This is Watchtrader EU.
International. Man's getting a hybrid. The hybrid cream yolk.
Hybrid cream yolk. The show's based in Munich, which is quite central for a lot of different cities and also countries, so a lot of the other dealers drive. On Tuesday, stayed at the Corinthian Hotel. Oh, spa there, mate. You never didn't like it.
I thought you were just down Grafton, you and Jack.
No, underground. We went in, it's like three different floors. Went in early, it was dead. You had like a massive whirlpool, underground swimming pool, steam room.
The business.
It was a bollocks. With £900 a night. I didn't pay like.
What was business expense?
It was a business expense, yeah. I was a male gigolo for the night, so. I got scammed again.
Scammed again. So this is the pre-show deals that go down at the bar. So we've had a Patek 57 something G.
5712G.
5712G.
2G, but it doesn't matter. Like the main business.
With a good friend, and this is a.
This is 41mm blue dial. This is boutique only. It's discontinued.
Boutique only discontinued.
So this is a Datejust 36mm with the factory dial, Parve dial.
It's rainbow buttons.
Rainbow Parve dial.
Okay. White gold, yeah. And what do you value that at, euro wise?
Never had one, but you're gonna get a little bit. This is probably gonna go under retail.
There you go, bro. Nice to meet you, man. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
I think John had said, had you been referred by Goldsmiths?
It's Goldsmiths down the road, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, look up to Jesmond.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we're trying to establish. We're trying to establish ourselves as we're here for the local community as well as like a worldwide community. Because we're finding that we have so many customers on our doorstep that don't know we're here.
I didn't realise the
YouTube thing that we're doing is the response has been amazing. We're finding that there's more customers sort of coming out of the woodwork from a 10, 15, 20 mile radius as opposed to our customers which are worldwide. You know, we have watches advertised for hundreds of thousands of pounds and they're out there in the ether. So obviously the things that we specialise in are new watches, but also vintage pieces. We're finding that the marketplace is great now for the next generation. I'm led to believe that you've inherited these.
Inherited them, yeah.
So I mean, this watch, the Omega, it's signed on the back 1926. You know, we're coming up to 100 years old.
It keeps perfect time. If you have a look.
It's in amazing condition.
It was never used for 40 odd years. The reason for that was because my dad had it, and he had like electrical current coming through his on that kept making the watch go berserk.
So we had a conversation with a lady last week, and what happens with modern watches if you've got a battery in, and some people can't wear them. Some people wear. I remember my father wearing one of those brass bands, which was in industry. It was a current thing, and it was supposed to improve your circulation. So some people can wear watches, some people can't. The modern watches, with them being automatics, are done from your wrist. So we've got an elderly gentleman who is a little bit infirm now, and he's finding that he doesn't move as much to keep his watch going, so it keeps stopping. So the likes of the Omega is something that would appeal certainly to me, and we keep having this joke because I'm the slightly older member of the team that the vintage stuff is, you know, what I go for. So it's running great, its condition's great. It's probably started its life off on a leather strap. A lot of people put those on because they're easy to get them on and off. It's something that
each link's marked with something or other, and
though it's just, this is an aftermarket bracelet. It's a bracelet that you would buy off the shelf. It's not Omega. If it had been an Omega bracelet, it probably would have been solid gold. Almost would have been solid gold. The watch is solid. Have you had any offers? Have you had anything that...
The only person I took to was Goldsmiths.
Goldsmiths.
Because I thought on their site, you know, the old Omega and whatever.
Maybe in the old days, the heady days where Goldsmiths had multiple stores in Newcastle, the one on the bottom of Westcott Road would specialise in vintage watches. Again, this is something that we're trying to get into. So ultimately, when it comes down to value, something like this is worth in the realms of £500 to £600. Again, if it had had a bracelet on, the gold content alone would have been, you know, quadruple that value. Yeah. So one of the things that I'd sent to you when I spoke to you on the phone is, it's not my specialist department. I've got somebody that I work closely with is a pocket watch collector, pocket watch dealer. You find that a lot of the dealers that have a passion for things have a collection. In my time, I've only ever bought a couple of these, and I'll be perfectly honest, when I was younger I would have given you a bit of blarney. I haven't a clue what these are worth. Yeah, so it's the gold content is high. I mean, obviously the movements are weighted, but there's a lot of gold in there.
Yeah, it's plated by the way, the gold weight, probably saw that.
What we need to do is find out exactly what they are. I mean, this is working perfect. It's not the most complex of movements. Again, I'm not an expert on them. Elgin in the States, so it's an American. So what I'll do for you, if you want, we'll give you some paperwork to say that we've took them, and I'll get them valued for you. Go down the route. If you're happy with the valuation, we can do something.
How long would that take?
I have a slot on Wednesday, so if it would be possible, I'll try and catch up with them Wednesday. Hopefully have a decision for Friday for you. Right. We would just give you a basic an invoice to say that we took them to do valuation and approval of value. We'll get you to sign it. It's on there that the goods, we won't do anything with the goods until you're happy with that.
Right. What I'll do is I won't leave them right now.
Okay.
For no other reason other than I need to speak to my brother.
That's fine.
Make sure he's okay with that. But I'm pretty certain that it's, you know, I'll just come back. What about this one here?
I would be quite happy to buy that today. And like I say, if I was to go in the middle of the between 5 and 6 and offer you £550, I would give you that cash today if that's what you would like to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, Sam?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll do that, and you can consult with your brother. So that's Hamlet watch. So this is a lot newer than the other one.
Is that the American one, is it?
No, that's the American one.
The Elgin.
So Elgin. So this has got Hamlet. Never heard of them. So it's possibly more modern. Don't know whether it's UK, whether it's
that
European.
One's American, right?
Elgin is American.
It's quite
a well-known, quite a recognised watchmaker from the mid-century, so 20s, 30s, 40s. Elgin, a lot of silver wristwatches. I have a friend that's got a really valuable Art Deco Elgin, only because the dial is unusual. Yeah. So anything, again, we keep saying this in our game, anything unusual, anything quirky, anything rare, is valuable.
So guys, this is day 2 of the Munich Trade Show, 10 o'clock in the morning. It's busy, starting to get busy inside. This is a trade-only event for business to business, watch dealers, professionals. So yesterday, really, we just spoke to a lot of dealers that we've never spoke to or been in contact with for a few years due to COVID. So last time I came here was probably like 2019. We speak to a lot of people on the chat on a daily basis, but actually seeing people face to face, I haven't seen a lot of these dealers for 2-3 years. So yesterday we just had a good chat. We had a walk around. We done some deals. We bought a few watches. We sold a few watches. Nothing special, but yeah, it was all good networking and all good fun. So in England recently, everybody's been going mad for the root beer, so we decided to try and buy every one we've seen. So we got 4 pieces. Stickered, brand new, and 2020 new card. Price is high, but if you don't have the stock, you can't sell. Monday morning, see what we've got.
Rolex, or is it going to be?
I think I have a good idea of what's in the post this morning.
So we're also rocking the winter collection Watchtrader drip.
Yeah, new hoodies.
New hoodies.
I'm hard, I don't need them.
He doesn't need them.
No hoodie, yeah.
Probably hoodie.
Didn't get one to fish back, you know.
No, we didn't get any XXLs, so just missed out on that collection.
We sent the box out to the customer.
Yeah.
The customer's filled in the buying sheet. We've agreed a price in principle over the phone. What we do now is we just open the boxes up, check the watches as described, contact the customer, and then pay the customer. As long as we're happy with what we've sent in and it is as described, the customer gets paid in the same day. So we'll let Billy just open up and check the watches out.
So we'll see what's in this fine box. Nice fresh box, what you want. Brand new 2021 Explorer 2-tone, just come out. That's in a 36mm.
This is a brand new.
That's one of the first ones that we've had in.
That's the first one
we've had in, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a 36mm 2021.
I like it.
Just come out 2-tone.
It's been a controversial watch, you know.
It looks ladyified,
well,
or not?
Well, that's what I think a lot of people have been saying.
You'd have one of these, wouldn't you?
You can see his eye in it up.
Off camera, we tried this one out.
So normally we just go through the checks, check everything's legit, check the card.
I mean, this is a new watch. It came out in April this year.
Yep.
But I think Jack's right. That could actually look pretty good on a lady.
Yeah, it is quite feminine.
Because normally the Explorer, it's a very utilitarian tool watch. It's a plain watch that's normally a kind of watch people's watch, if you know what I'm saying.
So as you can see, it has been worn lightly, not massively.
Yeah.
We'll obviously then send it to our man who will get it a retail ready, have it ready.
Yeah,
it'll look
very
light touch of polish. There's no major scratches through the bracelet, just
you can see the stickers still on the back as well.
Stickers still on the back, yeah, which is also a very good sign up. But like I say, we'll go through these checks. We'll check the card, we'll check the serial. It all looks great to me. So I'll now put that on our system, and it'll go through for the polishing. It'll be on our website in the next day or so. So that's the first one for the first package today. On to the second. I think I know what this is. Let's see what it is. Batman.
Alright then. So this should be a first generation Batman.
Yep.
I think these came out in something like 2013.
So this is a 2014. Also that watch that has been worn.
Yeah.
A little bit more than the Explorer.
Yeah.
But nothing our polish I can't do. That's a lovely watch. What do you prefer, the Batman or the Batgirl?
I'm leaning towards the Batgirl.
Batgirl for me at the moment. Some people say that you get that also gives a feminine look, but for me I think it does it all for me.
I think if you're going to get a GMT, you can go Jubilee, because then you can get a sub on the Oyster, and you've got some variation.
I think the Batgirl does it for me.
So this obviously goes into the back, you know, the watch is fully inspected, make sure it's all correct.
Everything, yeah. Well,
and then once we're happy with that, it goes on the website.
Yeah, it does.
You can also check the Instagram as well, can't you? Because the watches that come in often go up on the Instagram, and sometimes they sell before they even hit the website.
We do get a lot of watches that come in and don't even touch our back end on our back.
And that's simply because we'll have to photograph them, and then
sometimes we have to send them to even get retail ready, and then put them on the system. Before we even get the chance to do that, they're gone out the door.
So you can check the Instagram for daily deals on the store.
Correct, Harry, perfect. Check the Instagram for daily deals. Your watch might come on, and you might be the first person to see it, and you snap it up like that before anyone can get their hands on it.
Straight away.
So Batman in stock. That should be up in the next 2 days. But that's it for this morning. New stock every day. Like I say, check the deals.
Also, a watch which is doing very well at the moment is the 41mm Royal Oak Chrono. So we bought two. We bought one with the blue boutique only dial, and we also bought the black with the silver sub dials. Difficult watches to find, so we managed to pick up two. This is, I think, 2017 used. I think this one is without papers, but This is like boutique only. Yeah, something like this. We've, you know, maybe this might be the only one available in the UK. But when we take it back, what do you think?
I personally, it's a tough choice. I like the blue.
The blue. Oh, what about this? Are we also both?
This is new.
So this is an RM11, rose gold titanium. This one is called the Le Mans. The price is around, in euros, around 250.
Here is the watch, so there we go, mate. So literally fresh, like I said, 2021. Have you been looking for one for a while? Or you just seen it and it's...
Yeah, not really, to be honest. Well, I like it, but yeah, it's the only one I said to my mate. It's the only one I'd probably buy. It's the only one.
Literally dated October, so it's like 20 days old. You've got your GMT booklet, which you're never going to read, most likely.
It's obviously a UK watch as well.
Yeah, UK watch, one owner, if that helps. But obviously it's 20 days old. It came from an AD to a private client, and it came straight to us. So
right,
it's brand new. It's never been on a wrist. Yeah, pretty much. What other watches do you have?
I've got Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you had that?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. How much do you pay for that?
How much do you think? 2013 box papers, original receipt.
15, 16 grand?
15 and a half.
Yeah. Bang on.
That's about right, I suppose.
We sold, I think last week we sold like 18 on one. I think that was 17 or 17.5.
Yeah.
That's what we sold.
They went a bit mad when they first discontinued.
Yeah, when they first discontinued, people were asking like 19 grand.
Yeah,
they weren't selling for that. I think the top end was 18, 18.5.
Are they bringing another one out?
They've brought a Starbucks out, which is kind of like
the black face.
Yeah, but I can't see them bringing out another Hulk.
No.
There was talks about that. I know Jack mentioned it a few months ago, but I don't know if that was just a load of bollocks or not.
Yeah.
I can't really see them bringing it out again, because what would they do? Bring out a 41mm Hulk when they've already got the Starbucks?
So I'm going to have a link out of that. Or is that as tight as it goes?
Yeah, that's...
I've got like quite wide hands, but skinny wrists.
Yeah, so you can do... So it's not like your Submariner where it's got a full length.
Yeah.
It's only got the little 5mm extension.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't fit, we can just take a link out and fully extend it.
Yeah, because
that's the problem. Your hands are big.
My other watch is exactly the same. I have to literally squeeze it over my hand.
And once it's on, it's on. Would you say that it depends? Like how mine doesn't move.
I'd probably want it a little bit tighter than that, if I'm being honest.
What I'll do is I'll fully extend it on the extension, and then we'll take a link out. So then it should
You might be able to move it within the class, right?
Yeah, we could move it with the class. Let me see where it's located. It's
a more modern box, and the old ones are a bit darker green.
You've got the darker green one with it. It's probably got the outer box. It's green.
Green.
Yeah, it's older.
Yeah.
So this is fresh. It's literally 20 days old. It's never been worn.
Is the Hulk just an investment piece for you?
A bit of both.
Probably turn out to be an investment
piece.
I'll
wear it. I like it. I mean,
it's probably one of my favourite stainless steel watches.
I do like it. Yeah,
it's a nice watch. It's a struggle to find them second hand as well.
It is.
The prices are crazy. Like I'm trying to locate one for a client, and I'm getting us like silly money. I can't even sell them one.
Yeah.
Just there's none about it all. You can pretty much ask whatever you want when you.
What would you pay for mine?
Probably like 14 grand.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
But that's fair because we would look to make a grand 1,500 quid. What the person that you've bought it off?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
But around that, yeah.
Do you think they'll keep going up?
Yeah, I think they'll go. I think they'll hold very well.
Yeah.
A lot of people still prefer them to the 41mm Starbucks. So
yeah.
If that keeps happening, then obviously it's never going to really go down. Yeah. Can't really go wrong with one.
You had any of them the Tudor bronze bays in yet? The boutique ones.
Which one is that? Is it the full rose gold one?
It's fully bronze.
It's fully bronze.
Black Bay 58.
Haven't had it. It's a nice looking watch. So I've seen that watch. We mentioned it last time. Cheers.
I think it's just people question if they're going to like the tarnished look because they look great when they're fresh, but then some people don't like them as much when they're tarnished.
Yeah.
Some people like that though.
So that's with one link out, but it's on the extension. It's fully extended.
So I can.
You can make that one. You can make it a little bit tighter.
It's the same as the this side.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That will fit now because I know it's just only going over my hand. Yeah.
I'd say that's perfect. And obviously, if your arm swells up a bit, you can obviously extend it. So
yeah,
it fits perfect. You happy?
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah. I don't think I want to ask anything else. It's got all the bells and whistles.
There's your spare link, there's your tag.
So is that the spare link that you just took out?
Not a spare link, but that's the link that's...
So there isn't a spare link with it?
So that's full links on the watch.
Oh, is it?
With that one in. Yeah.
Right, okay.
So you've got one link out, so you know for future, you know you wear your watch with one link less. You want to wear it out, yeah?
Yeah.
How did you want to pay the balance? Do you want to just pay card? Or do you want to do transfer?
I can pay either, whatever you want to do.
Card's fine for us.
Yeah. Get it looking all shiny.
So flat out then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Second-hand market's gone crazy, isn't it?
Crazy. Very crazy. I think we've received, we buy a lot of watches, so I think we've received probably 20 or 30 watches in the past 2-3 days. Just buying like crazy, yeah. It's the market today, it's just like, you just need the stock. It doesn't matter, like, the prices are the prices, but it's better off having the stock.
Do you think these are trying to make it hard for you?
What, Rolex? It makes no difference to us because we buy the same. We buy from a private client and we resell it on.
How long do you think they're going to keep the Batman out?
Well, they just discontinued the Oyster Batman in 2019.
Yeah.
So they've just brought out the Jubilee. I can't really see them.
Well, you can get both now.
Yeah. You
can get it.
They just brought out the Oyster Batman again.
Did you get the Jubilee?
At the minute, the Oyster's a little bit higher, but that's just because it's the newer model out. Yeah. Whereas the Jubilee's always been quite high. They're both good watches. You're never going to go wrong. The £7 retail price, they're going for 15 grand.
Yeah, I know.
It makes no difference which one you get, really. But I prefer the Jubilee on the Batman. I never used to, but now seeing them every day, I think the Jubilee's
you go
nice.
between, you go through phases.
I do. Yeah. I was a bit like, I don't know if I like that. I think that Jubilee looks nice on a Pepsi.
Yeah, on the Pepsi it looks good.
Everyone likes it on the Pepsi.
Yeah, I think it works well.
Do you get many of them?
Yeah, well,
you do?
Probably sold 2 or 3 this week.
So not all the watches make the website, basically.
Nah, we can't. We get
a lot. If you check the Instagram, new stock.
I'm not on social media.
On
Instagram, we post all the stories. Whereas the website takes probably 2 days to be photographed then online because it's such a big backlog. So half the stock doesn't actually make it online. Yeah. Because people are ringing up the phone.
So if I've got like mates that are looking for watches, you can.
The best thing to do is go on the website, but give us a call if they're looking for a specific watch that they don't.
He wants like a James Cameron.
Yeah, 15 grand, brand new.
Yeah. Got one of them tomorrow, haven't you?
Yeah, I've just sold one tomorrow, but 15.5 for brand new.
Well, that's it. You could wear that on your wrist for 12 months.
Yeah.
You might make $1,000 on it.
Yeah.
It's better than money in the bank.
You might not, but if you have 17 grand in the bank, it ain't going to make you $1,000 in 12 months.
Exactly, and also you do get to enjoy the watch.
Yeah,
you know.
Right. That's right.
What's so 17 to pay?
Not American Express, is it?
No, it's a debit card.
That's right. Everyone wants the AUDEMARS.
Nah.
Usually.
My mate's going to be fuming.
Yeah.
He's got his name down for one, but he's going to pay. He's going to pay less than that.
Yeah.
You know the best. You know the best thing he ever done. He bought that Hulk. He had his name down for a Batman, and they phoned him up. This was a few years ago, 4 years ago. They phoned him up and said, "We've got your Batman in stock," and he said, "I can't afford it at the moment. Give it to someone that you think deserves that watch." And because he done that, and it showed that he didn't want to flip the watch, put it on the credit card and flip it. They think he's fucking great in there now.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's really earned their respect for that.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, but he's lost out on 7 grand.
He has, but he's now got his name down for one of those and a Panda.
Yeah.
So
can't go wrong.
Long game.
You get a Panda, you've got 15 grand profit, you know.
Straight away.
For being a nice guy.
Oh, but you get many of them?
Yeah, we get everything, man. We sell like 200 watches a month nearly. 100 to 200 watches a month.
Living the dream.
I'm trying to, mate. Trying to.
Oh, good.
But no, sorted. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Whatever you want else.
Well, I'll
anytime you want it polished or anything like that, we can get done for you as well, free of charge.
Yeah, I probably won't wear it loads, to be honest. I don't really wear a watch day today when I'm going around. Nice one.
No problem at all.
Yes, you just ping us that receipt.
I'll ping you that on Tuesday. You'll have a paid receipt.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
Perfect.
Have a good weekend, boys.
You too. See you later, mate.
Patek 5164, the travel time in steel. So we have 2 pieces here. This one is brand new, and this one is super special. If you take a look at the dial, it is Tiffany & Co. Super rare, this watch. And the Tiffany Pateks can only be bought in the Tiffany store in New York, so it's super rare.
And those are white gold?
No, these are steel.
These are steel.
So these are steel.
So literally the only difference is the...
Is the dial, it's just the name Tiffany, that's it, and just makes it.
What do you get, like value difference for that?
So pretty much double.
Really?
Double.
Okay.
Double value. We bought this, Harry, the Cartier, but the skeleton in steel. It also comes in roses as steel. It's a very limited piece. I think it's around 22. It retails around 21, 22. We'll sell that watch for around 21, 22. Literally, I think I've seen one anniversary green dial rose gold date 840 in the whole show. The price was silly. It was like, it worked out like over £50. This one is the RBR, so the factory bezel. Beautiful watch.
Very sweet.
I watch YouTube all the time, that's why I come over, pop in and see it.
Did you buy this new?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got everything, box papers, etc.
Cool, so UK watch as well?
October 18.
Cool.
Could I have a little look at the watch, Josh? What we've got?
That's Jubilee dial, factory diamond dot, Datejust 36.
And that's got like the Rolex motif dial, hasn't it?
Yeah, so it's got the Jubilee dial.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's quite a cool dial.
Yeah.
How much are you looking for this? Roughly?
Got an idea, but it might not be where yours would be, but if you can punch it.
Is it engraved on the back?
It is, but it's just like laser, which you pop off, easily polished. I know it's a bit different for yourselves, but obviously buying new, you can't not get them. You go to a Rolex shop and they've got them.
You can't buy anything.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Everything's exhibit only. They can't even sell the models they've got in store. So
exactly.
The price is lifted new since when I bought it as well. I think the 8450 now off the shelf. Plus your waiting list.
Yeah, it is full. We would be around like just hard with the 36 mils with the Conti with class. That's all. It's just a little bit harder.
No chronics in that they do mega bucks, but obviously I understand you've got like yourselves have to make a markup. You're not going to take the risk without any reward.
Yeah,
they're normally a little bit
probably around like 6,500.
Right.
6 to 65.
Right.
Really pushing it, but really I want to be around like 6.
Yeah.
The way it is. Obviously I'm going to get that laser then. It's probably a slight refit, but yeah,
around
around 6.
We're not far off, to be fair.
Where do you want to be?
Mine's 7.
Just a little bit too much for us. We would want to be around 6 for that. I'll give you an idea though.
I only live across the water, so I'll keep the mind.
Yeah,
it says the last resort. I can sell it private, but then I've got the risk of posting it.
Risk of posting it, and obviously you don't know who you're dealing with. It's just it's worth. Obviously you're going to get a little bit more private, but it's less headache for you. You'll be bank transferred the same day, or we can pay cash whatever you want. Just a little bit. Just to give you a little bit more of an idea though.
But no skeletons.
No skeletons.
Not at the minute, no.
Yeah, high demand.
Yeah,
massively.
Crazy watches.
Probably my dream watch, skeleton AP or
got a few Royal Oaks, blue dials, but skeleton. The last one we sold, we had for like a month. There was no interest on it, and we had it for 95 grand. Then we traded it to another trader. Then the 2 weeks after, they were trading for like 110.
So the AP went bonkers and they're like sort of 60-80k last October, and they're like 150s, 160s.
Yeah, like this I sold last year. I was just saying 25 grand, 26 grand. That's 50 grand now.
What were they new?
New, I think they're around 20 yard or 30 yard. Can't remember.
Bonkers.
Absolutely crazy.
What about Cartier skeletons?
Cartier skeletons, steel. Yeah, probably I could sell you one for like 23 grand, 24 grand.
Aye. Realistic like that.
It's a nice watch.
Excellent, thank you very
No
much.
problem, mate.
Well, good. I'll definitely keep it in mind.
Gives you an idea. Good luck in Dubai.
Excellent.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man.
See you later. Perfect. Thank you. Speak soon. Cheers, mate. Bye bye. Deal done. 69,000. Getting a deposit now, then collection next week in London.
We're in Munich Airport. We've had the last 2 days at the WTA Watchtraders event. And we're now just about to catch a flight to Nice. We'll have a drop off. We're a VIP client, a Nice football player. He's taking a watch from us. We're part exchanging a watch from him. So we're going to go and meet him. We're going to spend a few hours in Nice, go and check the city out, check the place out, and catch a flight back to Newcastle.
What did you think of the stock at the show this year? Did you think that, like, price-wise, do you think it was pretty strong, or?
Yeah, I knew that the prices were going to be very high, like probably close to around retail for what we sell our stock for back in England.
Yeah,
the prices are really high. If you want to find something specific to fill in order, then it's okay. But apart from that, the only thing that we can really do is to actually sell there.
Yeah,
because we can sell fast without any hassle. That's
it just costs a lot to replace the stock there, doesn't it?
It does, yes. The prices are just crazy. So at the minute, you know, for our private clients back in England, and the prices that they're paying is pretty much around trade price compared to the rest of Europe. So the UK is pretty well priced, well positioned for watches at the moment. So let him keep this box. Yeah, so I'll give you this box back. You got from us also.
Okay, there's a previous customer.
He's exchanging the black ceramic, Harry.
Yeah.
For the white ceramic.
So it's more of just a swap. I wouldn't consider it an upgrade because it's preference for these two, isn't it? But this one is the most popular.
It's preference, but I think you did money-wise, and I think a lot of people prefer the Panda dial over the black. But obviously this one does fetch more, but he just probably wants to change. He's had the black now. He'll let him take the white. We're going to start filming a lot more of these sort of trips because we do buy and sell to a lot of footballers in partnership with Sports World magazine, so we decided we're going to start showing a lot of these transactions. You know, some of them players don't want to be involved, but some of them do. Well, we'll show a little bit more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
It's like a regular every week sort of thing where we'll do these sort of handovers, and it's interesting. People are interested about it. And they wanna,
of course.
Want to know how things work.
And these are now, they're tipping over the 30k pounds mark, aren't they?
Yeah.
For a brand new watch.
For a brand new one, ballpark 30k. And we're seeing in Munich over the weekend, the last few days, actually traders, dealers similar to us. They're trading them between dealers for around 30k, the equivalent in euros. This one here, we also sell to our end users at around 30. You came on your scooter, on your motorbike, traffic's bad.
Much faster to get around on a scooter.
So I've been to Nice once. So is the Nice centre like 30 minutes from here? From the centre of Nice to the centre of Nice? 10 minutes.
10 minutes in the taxi.
Do you go to the football matches?
Football?
Yeah?
Yes,
you go?
Yes.
The next time we'll come and we'll go to the match. We'll have fun. Yeah, we will. So now
invitation from me.
So now Newcastle, the richest club in the world.
Newcastle is my friend.
Yeah.
Max,
yeah, he buys from us, he's a good customer. And he lives, you know, half a mile from our boutique. He comes in regular. Area of Newcastle called Jesmond, and that's where Maximum also lives. He lives with his family. I'll give you also my card. Anything else? Yeah, get me on WhatsApp. Any of the players.
And the WhatsApp,
anything the players need, you let us know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No, thanks a lot.
Nice smooth transaction in Nice airport. Swapping Daytona for Daytona. Nice footballer.
You never mind getting a black Daytona back in stock.
Definitely not.
Won't hang around long. Out of interest, what's the black Daytona market for a new one right now?
Around 28.
28.
Also, if any of your friends or any of the players are looking to sell anything, Richard Mille, Patek, Rolex, AP, we buy.
I talk to the player because the player I talk to, especially I don't know because
like this will exchange or I can buy or no problem.
Okay. It's okay for me.
Thank you. Take care.
Nice to meet you, man.
What are you saying, Harry? Sweet little deal just went down.
Yeah, as I say, I didn't realise it was an exchange, but like I said, you can't go wrong with having a black Daytona back in stock.
Yeah, so he originally bought this watch from us. Looks like he hasn't hardly worn it. It still has.
What year is it?
Still has a sticker still on.
Maybe he bought it as an investment. Who knows?
Probably did. 2017. The watch is a 2017.
And there's still stickers on it. But it can be good to buy from people who have a collection because the watches individually don't get a lot of wear because they rotate them a lot.
We're going to start showing our viewers a lot more of this sort of transaction, specific VIP appointments where we're actually travelling to them to drop off a specific watch. Mainly football players, whatever it might be. We have a good relationship with a lot of teams, and then we're also going to show you some of the trips that we actually that we make to away teams who play in Newcastle. So we'll go to the hotel, we'll show them a collection of watches. And we'll start showing
see what takes their fancy.
Yeah, we'll start showing you guys all that sort of stuff.
But these are some of the custom dials that were picked up at the show. Blue Arabic. These all go in Datejust 41, don't they?
Yeah, these are all for Datejust 41s, just some customised dials.
Yeah, give people some options.
Yeah, so this one obviously is to look like the current the Palm dial.
Yeah.
Which was Rolex releases, yeah.
But you can't actually get it in a 41s, but if you did want it in a 41, it can be done.
There you go, it's there. Then you got the Blue Arabic, so similar to the Platinum Arabic.
Yeah. Looks like something you get in a day-day, yeah.
Yeah. And just a custom, similar but pink. And you have the green in Arabic.
This green looks a little bit like the green that you get in the OP.
So that's exactly what it is. And this is just to look like the Tiffany.
Couldn't really get a newer watch either, to be fair.
No, that's
literally
a
3 weeks old.
new one, do you know what I mean? I wanted a new one, so it's as new as you're going to get, isn't it?
Pretty much. So this is the 41mm.
Yeah, 41mm date.
What is this? 1240?
No, 1266 10LN.
Yeah, close.
Yeah, what are you saying?
So I've took a link out and then I've put the glide lock off, so let's see what that's like. Is this your first Rolex, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it's still a bit big, isn't it?
I'm going to try that and see what that's like. That should be pretty much perfect. Depends how you like to wear it. I like to wear mine tight.
Yeah,
it depends what you like to do.
Tight, to be fair.
So obviously we can make it a little bit looser.
No, that's perfect, that's it.
Yeah. Well, you know, if your arm swells up or anything in the heat, you know you can adjust it yourself and just make it that little bit bigger.
No, spot on.
No problem.
Perfect.
Happy?
Yeah, man. Over the moon.
Right then, so this is the heavy hitter box.
Yeah, so this is a heavy hitter box. I just want to talk about a few more new arrivals. This being AP. So this is the discontinued 154 model AP non-chrono blue dial.
And that's 41mm.
Yeah, 41mm stainless steel. Discontinued model. These have shot up literally massively. Like in the last 6 to 8 months, you've seen a massive increase in these.
So what, they come in 41 and what are their sizes?
Yeah, so you can get a Royal Oak 37mm.
Now, I don't know about you, but that looks like it's got a chunkier bezel compared to the 41.
Yeah, so the bezel is a little bit chunky. This is a 2007 watch.
Right.
This being obviously a 2018 or 2019 watch. So that's some of the differences. But for me, a 37 sits a little bit nicer.
Mm-hmm.
That was another new piece of stock. And then we've got a new model, 155 model. So you'll see the main differences. If you look at the dial, you see the 155 has no automatic on there, and then the 154. So that's the main difference you can see with the watch. Other than that, it's obviously just the more updated movement.
The battens, so on the blue one, the battens look a bit thinner and taller.
Yeah.
Whereas on the, is that silver dial? Yeah?
It's a white dial.
White dial. They're a bit chunkier. The loom's a bit of a chunkier batten.
Both great watches. This is priced at 35,000. This being 43.5. So you pay the difference. You pay the premium for obviously the blue dial, and obviously it being a discontinued watch. Everyone's gone crazy for it. And then the main one.
Yeah, the king of the blue dials.
The king of the blue dials is the blue AP Chrono 41mm. Stunning blue dial. This has gone up literally nearly doubled in price in a year and a half. So I remember selling one of these for 25,000 about 12 months ago, 14 months ago, and now this is selling for 50,000. So literally doubled in price in a year. Basically just being based on obviously the blue dial, the shortage of watches being produced. This is a 2020 model and it's available along with the rest of those. And this is online for 50,500. Both great investment pieces, only going one way.